Hi, I'm Dr. Dana Prophet, showing you how to maximize your ultimate self-discovery journal and life planner to get the most out of it. Today we are looking at the project management page. It's quite a fun little page you can see right here. It basically says, project, what do I really want this? Yes or no, basically. My fears about this project, how completing this project will make me feel, things I need, how to get them. It's really kind of a fun little worksheet here. So before starting any project, as always, it's important to understand why you want to do it. Understanding your level of desire helps you decide whether to fully commit, adjust the goal, or reframe it in a way that aligns with your values. I talk more about this on my Goals Masterclass, where I explain that your why is more important than your what. So go to my website homepage for that, more information on that. It's called Goal Setting Strategies That Actually Work. Goal setting techniques that actually work. I'm sorry. When goals are connected to meaning, people are more likely to take action, stay consistent, and complete what they thought. Complete what they start. I'm having a day today. Psychological research shows that people are more motivated and more likely to follow through when their actions are connected to personal values and internal motivation rather than pressure or obligation, because motivation is stronger when it comes from within. Doctors Edward Deci and Richard Ryan conducted research on the self-determination theory, and their research distinguished between intrinsic motivation, doing something because you want to, and extrinsic motivation, doing something because you feel you have to. And they postulate that the most effective forms of motivation are those that are autonomous or self-determined. So when people feel personally connected to a goal or a project, they're more engaged and persistent. So you need to have your why figured out, okay? What if you don't really want it, but you got to do it? Sometimes we need to complete tasks that don't feel exciting or meaningful, and motivation can improve when we reframe the task to connect it to personal values or long-term goals. Researchers Dr. Kenan Sheldon and Dr. Andrew Elliott found that goals aligned with personal values lead to greater effort and satisfaction. And they say that goals that are congruent with intrinsic interest and values are more likely to be attained. So reframing increases motivation. So even when a task feels external, people can increase motivation by linking it to something meaningful. This is your why that I talked about. And this means that when you find a personal reason behind a task, it becomes easier to engage with it. So try this before you start. Ask yourself, do I truly want to achieve this? If yes, why does it matter to me? If not, what larger goal or value does this support? And if the goal feels forced, try reframing it. Does it support your future goals? Does it improve your skills, stability, or opportunities? Does it help someone or something you care about? Finding meaning in the task can help shift it from I have to this serves something important. So let's talk about why we hesitate, the science of procrastination. Hesitation is not usually about laziness. Procrastination is often driven by emotions, not lack of ability or intention. When a task feels overwhelming, uncertain, or uncomfortable, the brain tries to avoid that discomfort, leading to delay. Dr. Timothy Pychyl says procrastination is not a time management problem, it's an emotional regulation problem. This means people delay tasks to avoid feelings such as anxiety and self-doubt and fear of failure and overwhelm. Dr. Joseph Ferrari from DePaul University shows that people often delay tasks that trigger discomfort, even when they know the delay will create more stress later. How often do we do that? He says procrastination is a maladaptive coping strategy. Avoidance may provide short-term relief, but often increases the long-term pressure. And did you know fear and uncertainty can block action? Hesitation is often linked to fear of failure, fear of judgment, or uncertainty about outcomes. And these emotions can make starting feel more difficult than continuing. So try this reflection. Before moving forward with your project, ask yourself, what emotion am I avoiding right now? And what feels uncomfortable about this task? Is it fear, uncertainty, or lack of clarity? Once you identify the emotion, it often becomes easier to take the next step. One final thought before putting things off till later. Multitasking can increase procrastination. Studies from Stanford University found that heavy multitaskers are actually more easily distracted and less effective at focusing. Sometimes procrastination isn't avoidance, it's just too many things competing for attention. So when you procrastinate, ask yourself, are you avoiding, overthinking, waiting for the right mood, or just being human? As always, if you don't have your copy of the journal yet, you can buy one at Amazon.com. The links are in the comments.